Hi YouTube, this is JTrain997 back with a review. This time it's the Marvel Select Ultimate Iron Man. This is a reissue figure. I did not buy the original. They also reissued Punisher, Arachne, the Skrulls, and Grey Hulk. Yeah, but very nice. He comes with that thing from Ultimates they used to prep him for takeoff, and some cords to attach to his arm when his gauntlet's pulled off. There's the side art. And on the base, Ultimates number 2, Origin Bit, and reissued Arachne and Grey Hulk. I intend on getting Punisher as soon as he comes into my comic shop, but he sold out before I could get to him. But anyways, this review's about this bad boy, so let's pull him out of the pack and see how he is. And here he is out of the pack. So you can see both of the arm gauntlets come off. I thought only one of them came off. The cords run from his arms all the way to the back of the base. I had a lot harder time connecting this arm with the tubes than that one. They pop in easy enough on this side. Yeah. The tube connection was definitely an issue, but it's really cool if you get it to work right. Okay, the arm gauntlets are over here. I'll put them back on before the end of the review. Okay, his base came in 5 pieces, both the front feet and the ones in the rear, and they just snapped on. Nothing too impossible about that. They actually edited in Tony's arm hair, which I think is kind of funny. You aren't going to be able to tell too well. It's a very nice sculpt. It pulls off the look of the figure very well with this little flight prep machine. In the Ultimates, everyone was well aware Tony Stark was Iron Man, and he had a whole crew of people that would help him in and out of the suit. Also, he had some kind of weird starfish thing going on. If you read Ultimate Iron Man, there's a scene where they bash his head as a kid into a cement wall and he just gets up from it. So really not sure what's up with that. The base is nicely detailed. Okay, let's show you the back of this. Try to move them without the cords popping off because they are fairly loose. Figure turns well with the stand because of how squared his feet are. You can see there's where the wires run to. Don't attach great, but once they're there, they usually stay. There's all 4 pieces that weren't connected to the stand. Turn it back around. I think I'm going to display him like this because I just like the look of all the cords running to him with our pumping that stuff into the suit to keep it from ripping him apart. Let's get his arm attachments on. One second here while I unplug the cords. Okay, the arm attachments are very simple. 2-piece numbers. They go on and off easy enough. Nothing hard about that. And just one second while I slap these bad boys back on. Okay, and here he is with both arm attachments on. They're very nice. Like I said, I didn't even know that more than one of them came off. They stay on once they're on until you want to take them off. Very nice little blaster accessory. I wish you could have rotated them up where it looked like Tony had his arm more out like he was about to blast something. But it's not a loss. I was talking about how squared his feet were earlier. As you can tell all the way around, there's really no way to see where the connection even begins on the thing. They just snap off at the edges. There's the back of it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually having a really cool problem with this figure. I don't know whether to display him like this with both arm attachments on or to have the cords running from him to the base, which is also really awesome. Kind of makes me wish they made a variant of this so I could have 2 of them displayed 2 different ways. But, you know, it's always better to have a good problem than a bad problem. This figure is very nice. The only problem I had at all was the, wish the cord attachment would have been a little bit easier. Other than that, very nice base. Very nice figure. I'm going to go with a 9 out of 10. Because the only, like I said, other than the cord attachment, I can't find anything wrong with this guy. So he's a reissue, he's not the original. I don't know how to tell which one's the reissue and which one's not. I don't know if they made any difference in them. But this is J-Train 997. $20 price tag on this guy is a great deal. Pick him up.